Oh, hi. In this presentation we are going to talk about prime factors. Later on in the presentation we will be talking about how to find the product of prime factors. Now, before we talk about prime factors, we need to know what prime numbers are. Right? What do you mean by prime numbers? Prime numbers are obviously very specialized numbers. I mean, prime numbers are the numbers which have got only two factors, aren't they? They have got two factors with that, and those factors are 1 and itself, the number itself, right? Which means that they can only be divided by 1 and itself, right? So, prime factors are the factors of a number which are prime numbers. Okay, so prime numbers. So prime factors are factors of a number which are also prime numbers, right? So if let's try writing factors of 24. Now 24 has got, obviously 1 goes into 24, 1 goes into every number, 2 goes into 24 because 24 is an even number, and 2 goes into every even number. Now 3 goes, 3 times 8 makes that 4, and then 4 goes 6 times, and 3 goes 8 times, 2 goes 12 times, and 1 goes 24 times, right? So these are the factors of 24. Now I want you to find the prime numbers out of these. Now 1 is not a prime number, 2 is the only even number prime number, so 2 is the first one, okay, and 3 is a prime number as well, okay, and rest of the numbers are all even numbers, so they can't be prime numbers, okay. Only even number prime number is 2. So 2 and 3 are prime factors of 24, right? So they are prime factors of 24. So let's go through that again. Prime factors are the factors of a number which are also prime numbers, right? We talk about prime numbers. The prime numbers can only, they can only have two factors, 1 and itself. Then we wrote factors of 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. We realized that 2 and 3 are the prime numbers. So these are the prime factors of 24. I would like you to find prime factors of, let's call 18. You can pause the video and you can try finding prime factors of 18. Right, 18 has got 1 and 18. 2 times 9 makes 18, and 3 times 6 makes 18. No other number is a factor of 18. And out of these you can see that 12, 2 and 3 are prime numbers, so 2 and 3 are the prime factors of 18, right? Okay, now once we know what prime factors are, what we're going to learn now is how to split, or how to write the prime factors as a product. Now what we're going to do is the method which I'm going to use today is a factor tree method, even though there's another method, which is quite obsolete nowadays. What we do in product of prime factors, we try to split a number into prime numbers, right? But it has to be in a product form. Now if I write down, let's try doing an example of it. 20. We need to find 20 as a product of prime factors. We need to find numbers, basically all prime numbers. When we times them, they make 20. Now whenever you have an even number and you're writing it down as a prime factor or as a product of prime factor in a factor tree, what you should do, you should always start with 2, okay, because 2 is a prime number which goes into even numbers, right? So 2 times what makes 20? 10. Now I've realized now that 2 is a prime number, so we've got a prime number here. right? So what we can do is we can now so we've got 2 prime number. Now we can do further splitting. We can split 10 up now. 10 is again is an even number, so the prime number which goes into 10 is obviously 2. 2 times what makes 10 is obviously 5. Now I can see that I have got a set of 3 prime numbers, 2, 2 and 5. So what I should do here, I should try to write it down, write these 3 numbers as a product. Okay, now you can see that 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 5 is 20, but they're all prime numbers, right? So what I can do though, I can write 2 times 2 in a rather more convenient way as 2 to the power of 2. It's called an index form, okay, or a power form of 20, right? So this is how we do that, right? Let's do another example. Let me do 42 now. So what number? Well, obviously 42 is an even number, so 2 is to start with. 2 times what makes 42? Half of 42 is 21. Okay, now which prime number? Is an odd number now, so 3 is not going to go into that. So which prime number goes in 21? So try finding a prime number after 2. Next one is 3. 3 goes into 21. So 3 times what makes 21? 3 times 7. Now luckily 7 is a prime number as well, so job is done. So what we've got now is 2 times 3 times 7. A quick check is 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 7 is 42. So that's your 42, right? I want you to try 50. Try finding prime factors of 50. And also try finding prime factors of 400, right? You can pause the video, do it, and then we can discuss this. Right, what we got here is 50, right? 50 is an even number, so 2 goes into that. So 2 times 25, and then 25, 2 doesn't go, 3 doesn't go. 5 is the next prime number which goes into that, so it's 5 times 5. Okay, so my product is 2 times 5 times 5. And the better form is 2 times 5 to the power of 2. This is called index form. Okay, with 400 what we do is, obviously we've got to start with 2 times 200, then obviously 2 times 100, then 2 again, 2 times 50. Now after that it's going to be similar, won't it? So what we do is 2 times 25 and 5 times 5. So I need to write all these prime numbers down as a product. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. Okay, as an index form, 2 times 2 times 2 is 4 lots of 2, so it's 2 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of 2. Okay, that's an index form of that. Okay, so what we've learned in this presentation is what prime factors are and how to write them as a product of prime factors. Okay, how you can write a number into a product of prime factors. I hope this would have been useful. Okay, thank you for watching.